have taken an improv class at Second City. And it shows.
Who has
I did conservatory 1, 2, 3, and then by 4 I was like, I should keep going, but I really did not like my cohort. We didn't get along. They were just like, every time we did something, they were like, this is why you were bad. This is, and it was like, or it'd be like, let's make a scene. Oh, I have an idea. And they'd be like, no, that's not funny. I'm like, I'm out of here.
What's the funniest thing you've heard today? Go. What brought you joy today? What brought you joy? I saw a duck.
That is joyful and funny.
And
I
true.
worked medical scheduling, and some mom was scheduling for her son. And for some reason, we scheduled in 5 minutes, and then she took like the next 15 minutes to describe her son's like trouble because he's going through puberty. And it was funny, but in like a really.
She needed you. She needed you.
Looking over at my coworker, like, oh yeah, no, that also happens to girls. Tell him it's totally fine to feel insecure.
Okay. I will.
Oh no, I should probably turn on the stream. Everyone's like, stop.
Aw, happy anniversary, Germanos.
Germanos, happy
Yes.
anniversary.
We are so glad you decided to spend your anniversary with us. You had many options. I'm sure far more romantic, but
We can make this romantic.
We
shouldn't.
We can.
Yeah.
This was fun.
How do I?
No,
I'm
you're
gonna try to-
feeling
is there
saucy with
a
your partner.
moment so I don't have to look at myself.
You said
Have
what
you
brought
decided to share your biggest fears?
all right. Since we didn't actually warm up, let's warm up now by giving a couple that's been married for 20 years advice for keeping things romantic. Starting with Katie Noble.
The good,
Oh,
the
well, you
bad,
come
the
to the
ugly.
right person. I've never had a stable relationship. I've been single for 26 years, so I can only give you grand advice. My first bit of advice was keep it spicy. Maybe put a piece of bologna in the drawer. Hide their keys at the bottom of the toilet tank. Keep it spicy.
Katie took my advice.
Had I known to put a piece of bologna in the drawer, I would not be alone today.
Those were two very specific and very key elements, I think, to any relationship.
Oh, the phrase "put some bologna in the drawer."
And I didn't take it sexually, literally at all.
I took it any way you wanted me to.
Your clothes would smell so good.
Mustard, mayo, alone, fried, pickles. Bologna is a very versatile mystery meat.
And it
When
smells funny.
I was a kid, all I would want to eat was bologna.
God.
The
When I
song
was
was
a kid, all I wanted
catchy.
to eat was corn
That's
dogs.
all I wanted to spell. Yeah.
Bologna.
Bologna. Katie is the only one who gave advice.
Oh, right.
Okay, Alex, popcorn.
Okay. Well, as a gay man who legally hasn't been allowed to have been married to someone for 20 years, I also don't have the best brag. I also don't have the best advice. But I'd have to say, put some bologna in the drawer, and I do mean it sexually. I think, Joe, keep it up. A 3-mile walk every day is good because it gives Emily time without you, and that keeps everything nice. And you take the kids with you, so really, that right there shows that you love her. You give her the 3 miles to just detox.
Yeah.
Bradley?
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, I think I'll
good.
go. As a gay woman who hasn't been able to legally get married for the past 20 years, I also don't really have a ton of advice. But I have seen lots of movies about people who live together under different circumstances. It's really important that it's important to share things, but it's also important to have something of your own. So take your house, take some tape, and divide it all in half. Like you get one half of the bed, one half just like the twins in like every cartoon. So like, this is the Emily side, this is the Josie side, and then the kids and pets just have to decide which side they're gonna be on. They hop back and forth. You have to be like, oh hey, you're back. That's my advice. Gives you some alone time.
as a straight woman who has legally been allowed to be married, that's all. That's it. No. I think the fact that you guys have been married for 20 years is testament enough in itself. I don't have advice because you guys are already killing it. You cook delicious freaking food and you post it on the internet and you make everyone jealous. And you let Joe just wander drunk as hell around the Ren Fair. And the kids go off and do their own thing. And you guys all just get to enjoy your time apart and enjoy your time together. And I think that is magical and wonderful. And you guys are just killing it. So happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
And what about you, Fedora Man? You're married.
As
a married straight white man, you've had to listen to advice from people like me forever. So I should probably just listen.
Objection. Jeff was our dad for the first year of Ren Fair. And
Objection. He left us.
I was getting there.
So many times. He told us he was going to get us chocolate milk and cigarettes, and he would
Objection. Leave. He did get us chocolate milk and cigarettes, and while I drank the Yoo-Hoo years ago, I kept the cigarettes.
Objection. They weren't real cigarettes, which was highly disappointing.
Objection. Jeff was never my dad. I was on music track at the time.
Objection. You're just a redheaded stepchild.
I am a redheaded stepchild.
Katie Hope Noble wins the game!
Oh, boy. All right.
I'm sorry, Katie.
That's a great warm-up. Katie Noble won the game. I think it's time to get the show started with our theme song.
Is that not the show?
Well, she sneaks around the world from India to Carolina. She's a sticky-fingered filcher from Berlin down to Belize. Take you for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me, where in the world is
Jonathan Caleb Handley?
Good evening, bum shoes, and welcome to the IT crowd.
You were like, theme song? Were we supposed to learn a song? Wow!
Katie's just enamored with her own screen. She's like,
I'm like, wow! Oh, there's a song and everything. Where in the world is Jonathan?
She commented me in the show not knowing we had a theme.
I mean, we do have a theme song, but this week, everybody wants to know, where in the world is Jonathan Caleb Handley? Tonight,
who do we have to pay to keep him? Oh, no.
Are we wondering that? Has he been missing?
I mean, he hasn't been here.
Not noticed.
Object permanence. If he's not here, he doesn't exist.
Is this not Jonathan? Way quieter.
Too hot to be Jonathan.
Ronnie! Bye, Ronnie.
She's camera shy.
Shy Ronnie.
Her butthole's dirty.
To answer the question of who created that theme video, that was Alex. And tonight, in between games, you will be getting clues as to the current whereabouts of mystery IT crowd member that has gone off to run amok across the United States, Jonathan Caleb Handley. But before we can get to that, I've got to introduce the people that are here to perform for you tonight. I am gathered by four of the most fabulous improvisers I know. We are very lucky to have them. She stole a van in Havana. It's Katie Hope Noble.
A Havana van! It's gone! It's mine!
Sorry.
Wrong, Katie.
She sunk Helsinki. It's Alexis Amarante. She got out of Ottawa. It's Katie Markey. And he took the booty from Djibouti. It's Alex Stompoli. Maybe he'll give it back one day. And I am your host, Jeff Wolfthal. But enough about me. You don't care about that. We're going to get our games started. But as always, if you enjoy the random and weird things that we are doing tonight, we have our Venmo at the IT Crowd.
My mom moved the sign.
What?
My mom moved the sign.
Mom.
Help Alexis find a space of her own so her mom doesn't keep moving the sign.
Normally I live here by myself, but she got knee surgery, so she was home. Oh my God,
How dare she get surgery?
I know, selfish.
Alexis, your mom and my stepdad both got new knees.
Knees. That's neat.
It's the knees.
If you mess around, you can have new knees too.
We'll take your knees.
We'll take them.
Just Venmo us at the IT Crowd.
Feel your knees.
And you won't have your knees anymore.
Dollars in travel. We'll come take your knees.
Are you self-conscious about how your knees look? You don't have to be.
We might replace them. Or
Just one low Venmo of $99.99.
come take
That's
your
less
knees.
than a whole Bradley.
Amaraki. Amaraki.
Amaraki?
Katie
Oh, I didn't know we were talking to Amaraki.
Amaraki and Markarante.
This blouse is from the new Markarante fall line. But Amaraki will come and take your knees.
And that's a promise. All right, we're going to get things started with our first game, a game called 185. In this game, they are going to be telling the world's most formulaic joke. 185 blanks walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, I don't have enough room for 185 blanks. And the blanks say a punchline. I know. Real knee slapper. But that is why it is their job to make that funny.
It's not a knee slapper if you don't have knees. Oh my God, the Katie's laughed the same. That was cute.
I forgot I wasn't wearing a hat.
Good jump. Good jump. It's over
We're
here.
all wearing hats.
Here we go.
All right. I'll let Alexis back in. We're going to get started. Our first suggestion, 185 mannequins.
I was talking. I didn't even realize I was gone. Mannequins.
185 mannequins walk into a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve 185 mannequins. And they say, man, can't you get a drink around here?
185 mannequins walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I can't serve 185 mannequins. And the mannequins are like,
Very good. Very good.
185 mannequins walk into a bar, and a bartender, just flustered, yells, "Man, I can't serve 185 mannequins."
That's the joke. That's what it should have been.
185 mannequins walk into a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve 185 mannequins. And the mannequins say, but we are model citizens.
oh.
All right, moving on to our next one. Our next one is 185 machetes.
185 machetes walk into a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve 185 machetes. And the machetes say, too bad, we're cutting to the front of the line. Yang.
185 machetes walk into a bar. The bartender says, we can't serve 185 machetes. And the machetes say, man, that kills us. Because machetes are not.
185 machetes walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 machetes. The machetes say, come on, man, we're real bushwhacked.
Ooh.
Because they whack bushes.
185 machetes walk into a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve 185 machetes. And the machetes say, wow, that's machete.
185 French machetes walk into a tea room, and they are greeted warmly, and the server asks, what can I get you? And the machetes respond with, Mon cher T.
I'll take it.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Moving on to our next one, 185 bras.
185 bras walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We can't serve 185 bras." And the bras say, "We're only asking for 2 cups."
Nice.
185 bras walk into a bar, and everything's going great at first, but then they start getting drunk and they break into a they get into a brawl, or a brawl, if you will. And finally, one of them just gets laid out on the floor, and the bartender comes in to break it up and says, hey, lift, separate.
Ooh.
185 just like old bras walk into a bar. They're kind of run down. Their cups are beat up, and the bartender says, "I'm so sorry, I can't serve 185 bras because you guys are carrying dangerous weapons." And the bras say, "We're just wired."
That's good.
When the wire pokes through your bra and then you get stabbed in the wrist.
Yeah.
Let me explain the joke.
Sports bras.
185 bralettes walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I can't serve 185 bralettes." And the bralettes are like, "Bra, let us in."
Ooh.
That's a good one.
185 bras walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Where would you like to be sat, inside or outside?" And the bras say, "Outside, because it's airy."
Ooh.
Branding.
Which is I know women like to get their bras from.
Yes, I heard. 185 bras walk into a bar, they drink, and then they leave. But when they leave, they drive home. They are caught by the police and given double DUIs.
Hey.
Nice. And that's the game. We're going to stop right there. Well done, everybody. All right. The brains are on today. I'm very happy to see it.
And so are the bras.
Early for you to say that.
Ooh, chickens counted.
Look, I said that we're on. I didn't say that the power was going to sustain. So, but we may as well move on to our next game because we're moving right along. Our next game is a game called Good Cop, Bad Cop. In this game, Alex is going to have committed a crime, but he doesn't know what he's done. And it is up to our 2 interrogating detectives, Katie Markey and Katie Noble, to get him to confess to the heinous crime that he has committed. Alexis gets to sit this one out. So, Alexis, why don't you turn off your video so we can still hear your laughter if you happen to do so.
I'm going to go get some pretzels.
Yeah, you do that.
Pretzels.
Suckers.
All right, I'm going to take Alex out so he can hear what we're saying.
Grabbing a pencil.
He's still king. He just has to mute himself.
Right. And now, Katie's. Here is what Alex has done. The crime that he has committed, he got a caricature drawing done of himself. Like one of those, you're at Hershey Park and the person draws you with a weird nose and, character drawing. Yeah. He did it at Tiffany and Company. And he had an accomplice. And I don't know if Alex is going to know. I would hope that Alex knows who this is. His accomplice was Sokka from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Excellent. Oh, can I plug something real quick? I don't know if you guys are Avatar: The Last Airbender fans, but your girl's going to be on a 4 Nations forum next weekend if you want to check out the Avatar: The Last Airbender YouTube page. I'm going to be talking about it. My hat's gone.
Clearly not a hat bender.
Question.
Yes, Katie.
Who's the good Katie and who's the bad Katie? Is that something we get to decide?
That is something you get to decide. Who's good and who's bad.
What would you like to be, Markey?
I'm feeling. I'll be the good Katie if you want to be the bad Katie.
All right, here we go.
I feel like you don't get. It's your turn to be spicy.
She's spicy. She's got bologna in her drawer.
Yeah.
Spicy bologna, Katie.
Am I bad at my job or am I mean?
That only you can find out. All right, I'm going to go. You know what you need Alex to confess?
Yes, he got a caricature at Tiffany & Co. with Sokka from Atla.
Yes, great.
Okay.
I'm going to leave. I'm going to bring him in.
You don't even look like your picture.
Well, in all fairness, that was taken a long time ago.
No,
So-
that makes sense. No, hear me out. It makes sense. Because nobody draws like that. Like, do you even see people drawing like that anymore? It's just kind of.
You think it's funny to exaggerate features for comedy? It's mean.
I understand, but I think it is just an expression, and it pays tribute to the beauty of the human form. So if you've got a big nose, I'm going to make it bigger on the page because that's what you paid $15 at this carnival for.
That's what you paid $15 at the carnival for.
We're not paying nothing. I don't want to look like no big old version of myself with bigger eyes and bigger teeth and worse hair.
I like that the artist, gave me bigger pecs and kinder eyes in my caricature. I love that for me.
Brag.
I can't do this, Katie. You better confess or I'm going to have to turn my back.
Oh, she's done turned her back. Now you've made her mad. Now listen here, buddy. That Katie over there, she's a good woman, all right? So
Yes.
you're going to have to confess to some crimes. Now, this stupid photo of you riding on a dolphin with all your pecs out and a big surfboard behind you, you think that's appropriate for this kind of situation?
I didn't really choose the dolphin. That was by the artist who did the caricature, but I thought it was nice.
You write that down. I think you picked the dolphin for that perfect shade of blue. I mean, it kind of went with the whole theme of where you were.
Well, SeaWorld is very thematic.
Oh, Katie, I think I'm going to have to turn my back now. He done called it SeaWorld.
On your back. It's okay. I'm going to level with you.
Okay.
If you want to make it out of here, you're going to have to talk to me, all right? I'm on your side. Okay? Okay? You think every kiss begins with K? Not that K. Not that one. This one.
Mm-hmm.
Except that's not where you committed the crime, so that's not what we're talking about.
You could have done this anywhere. And you chose this beautiful place where people walk up to it with their everything bagels and their coffee and their pearls.
The pier is so lovely this time of year. I love Jersey.
I don't think they make a word for the kind of stupid you are, son. So let me tell it to you straight. Does not begin with K. And this reputable retailer of fine gemstones.
Oh, God. I was making a face because I thought we did not know, or we thought that it was two different things. We're on track. We are a team.
We are a united front.
I got you.
Was this at a Jared's at the mall?
Fancier.
Jared's.
You and your
Jared's. You think he went to Jared's?
He thinks he went to Jared's.
He clearly didn't go to Jared's.
He didn't go to Jared's.
I'm looking at the wrong side because the cameras.
That's okay.
The cameras are.
To K Jewelers.
Oh, darling, let me lay it out for you. Audrey Hepburn herself ate an everything bagel with lox and coffee in front of this fine establishment on an early spring morning, and you dare stand where she stood and get your dolphin riding picture made?
No. Oh,
Listen,
wow. Then absolutely, you're totally right. I think I remember the film.
That shade of blue is so becoming. I love Tiffany's jewelry. I love it. I love having breakfast there.
Yeah, if I recall, we both kind of liked it.
What about breakfast at Tiffany's?
I swear, I think that there was a sale when I got that caricature done.
Oh, yeah? Were you going to get some matching jewelry with your accomplice?
Well, she always said diamonds are a girl's best friend, so I thought.
Now, I understand that this person sometimes wears their hair down, but let's not get confused here.
I don't understand the uniform. The uniform, like, is traditionally for women, but, like, come on. Be more inclusive.
We get it. He's not special like his sister. He doesn't do the magic when the moon is out, but he is just as good as the rest of us here.
If he wants to wear a neat collar with a fun thing on it, he can too.
If he wants to inspire my partner here to get a similar hairstyle.
Oh, God. I can't. This is too stressful. I need to get a drink. You want some of this? You want some of this? It's really good. It's the quenchiest.
It's cactus juice.
It's cactus juice.
God, I feel like I took peyote before I sat down.
Listen, peyote, coyote, moon, wolf, it all kind of comes together. You just put it in a cartoon. But this guy, he's special. In that, he's not special.
I don't know which direction this happened.
Good luck.
Looks like
I think you probably met him on that Nickelodeon Walk of Fame where they let all those cartoons from the different nations come together. Fire, earth, air, water.
Everything. Well, just the Avatar and I.
You stupid fool.
He's wonderful. He would never commit a crime like this. Did you even pronounce his name right while you were committing a crime, or are you like
I don't think I'm gonna pronounce it now while I'm confessing. But did you get his good side? Or did you get him from the bad side?
No, we're not talking about Zuko here. We're talking about good old-fashioned, ain't a bender, and you brought him to Tiffany's and got a...
He also has huge pecs. Brolin is super sweet, and I thought he'd be a good cover.
Brolin is 70 years in the future. Get it right. Now, you guys are sitting on that.
I wish my attorney Haley Carlson was
here. His girlfriend, the moon.
I wish my attorney Haley Carlson was here to utter the phrase, I didn't have cable.
It's okay. It's Amia. You're a lawyer. I just wanted to make sure before you put on your shoe, you put on your
socks.
Just one.
Saka.
Great job. Goodbye.
Write it down now.
Write it down. Oh my God.
When I write it down, I have to turn my back to you because I'm ashamed of how long that.
Turn your back. Turn your back.
But I am guilty. I am guilty of getting a character done outside. Of getting a caricature done outside Tiffany's with Sokka.
That's the game.
I went through every character. Amazing.
I can't believe you got all the way to Bolin. Bolin is such a himbo. He's so cute.
He is. That's why I went to him. I was just like, whoa.
Women strong. All the categories.
God, that was a lot of fun. Oh, Jesus.
We can't play this game without the Katies as the cops ever.
No, impossible. Impossible.
This is the peak of good cop, bad cop.
So funny. Oh my God.
Did you bring any pretzels to share?
Oh.
I literally brought a bowl.
Oh my god, you gave me a pretzel.
You brought a bowl and 3 pretzels.
Just 2. I just started on this one.
Markerante, can I have one?
I only have one.
Oh my god, I have celiac disease.
Oh my god.
Offensive. I'm so sorry. My computer keeps making noise because every time I turn off the notifications, something else happens.
Every time I turn off the notifications, every time All right, Gumshoes, we're intercepting a transmission. We got some surveillance footage of the last known location of Jonathan Caleb Handley. Let's see if any of us can figure out where in the world is Jonathan Caleb Handley.
He on a bridge.
Desert.
Yeah, that's easy. He's on a bridge.
Stop that. Who's the good Katie now?
Can we zoom in? Can we enhance?
Enhance.
Enhance.
Nope.
All right.
Look, this is the Acme Detective Agency. You think we have fancy computer equipment? We got Gumshoes, and Gumshoes will do all the work. And a knowledge of geography.
But before you put on your
adding gum to my
gumshoe,
shopping list. Shut up, Siri.
before you put on your gumshoe, you gotta put on your gum sock.
There it is. You did it. Good job, okay?
What?
I can't play because I know.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, it's time to move on to our next game. And maybe after this game, we'll get more clues as to the whereabouts.
Are we
You know,
Intranational criminal, Jonathan Caleb Handley.
if you think you know, drop it in the chat.
Or drop it in a Venmo payment.
Ooh,
Yeah,
there it is.
ooh.
Only official
Ooh.
guesses will come through the Venmo.
You can also drop it like it's hot.
Michael Adelson's unofficial guess. He is clearly under the bridge collecting tolls.
If you want to get into the... Never mind, I won't.
Yeah.
Troll toll.
Gotta play the troll.
Troll.
All right. Well, it's time to move on to our next game. And our next game is a game called Question This. This is the game show where you gave us the answers. They have to come up with the questions that would get those answers. Sort of like that game show that happens around this time every night, but we don't want to say the name because we don't want to get into any legal jeopardy.
Oh god, they're outside. Go.
Oh no! So we're going to get things started. I'm going to be your host, and these all are going to be your contestants. And this is Question This.
Not Katie Noble pretending they're so a good point.
Wait,
You
what?
want me to go back and watch it?
Oh my god, guys. I'm on the cover of a magazine.
You're on the cover of a magazine! Oh my god.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Question This, the only game show where you get the questions that give us the answers, yada, 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 yada. Let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Matthew, and I'm from Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and I'm an esports legend.
Oh, what esport do you play, Matthew?
I mostly play player. I mostly play League of Legends, but I also play Warcraft in my spare time. But I'm absolutely poggers at Overwatch.
Those were words that you just said. Thank you, Matthew.
Last.
Contestant number 2, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm from the Earth. I'm a canceled Instagram influencer, and I'm trying to get some points back.
Oh, what'd you do to get canceled?
So apparently people don't like it when you put peanut butter and syrup all over your porcupine.
Oh.
How was I supposed to get a porcupine? All right? Like, I'm sorry. The animal's fine.
Sounds like a sticky situation. Thank you, Michelle. Contestant number 3, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, my name is Stuart Patrick. I am from Calabasas, and I am a professional Charles Xavier impersonator. So I'm free for birthday parties, office events, whatever you could possibly need me for, I'm there.
What have you done at office events?
I do a lot of inspirational speaking. Also, I tend to get featured a lot in a microaggression workshop on how to talk to your coworker. Don't you stop, because you don't know how to talk to your coworker who is tragically bald.
Thank you, Stuart. And finally, contestant number 4. What's your name? Where are you from?
Yes, hello. My name is Maricia. I'm from Barcelona. I work for a very renowned magazine publication.
Oh, and what is your publication?
Opposite of Your Name magazine. Opposite of Your Name magazine.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you, Maricia.
You're so
All right. So the first buzz in when you have a question that would get us these answers. Your first one is Merlin. Yes, Maricia.
Who's that lady who sang that song to the president?
Merlin Manson.
No.
Monroe.
Oh,
Max?
different lady.
Very different. Very different. Yes, Matthew?
Hey, subscribers. Welcome to my channel. Got a quick question for you. What do you do when Marl's outside your door?
Merlin.
You let Marlin.
Very good, very good.
Thank you. Like, subscribe, follow.
Yeah, Stuart?
What is the name of the dad fish from Finding Nemo?
Merlin. Very good. All right, Stuart gets this one. Next one. Your word is blunderbuss.
Bez.
Yes, Michelle.
What is getting a butt lift out of a white van in East LA?
Blunderbuss. Yep, Marissa gets that, or Michelle gets that one. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. The next word for you all is tiara. Tiara.
I'm still on blunderbuss.
Well, the wheels on the blunderbuss go round and round, Marithia.
If I had $1.
All right, looks like that one's a lot.
No, Buzz.
Oh, coming just under the wire, Michelle.
What is the phrase you say right before you're about to really read your girl T? T, Yara.
Your girl is named Yara, I take it.
T. Her name is T.
What's the T, Yara?
Like T, Yara.
Gotcha. And then something else would come after the Yara.
All right. Buzz?
Yes, Matthew.
Hey, subscribers, it's your boy, Matthew. Here with some hot takes. Okay, so, what do you do if your friend Ara is hungry, thirsty specifically for leaf-flavored water?
You Yara. Very good. Matthew gets this one.
Subscribe for more.
Your next word is phalanges. Yes, Stuart.
The people who own the house next door to me.
The phalanges.
Well, Phil and Angie.
Phil and Angie's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Matthew.
I forgot to ask at the beginning of this game what the rating is.
T for teen.
What does a bag of chips do to your friend Angie?
Phil's Angie.
The rest is implied.
Buzz.
Like, subscribe for more.
Michelle.
What got Matthew almost arrested when he was found trying to do this on an airplane? Phil Angie, I'm sorry.
Hello, viewers. It's me, Matthew. I just want to say that I'm really sorry for. It's just really hard, you know? Thank you for supporting me. YouTuber apology.
All right, it's time for final question this. We'll get a word. The person who can come up with the most questions to get the answer of this word is the winner of question this. Your word is Dollywood. Stuart.
What my mother... oh, damn it. No, I can't think of the sentence. This game hurts sometimes. Go to someone else.
Michelle.
Guys,
Michelle.
the haunted forest in Japan.
Dollywood.
There's a haunted
Matthew.
forest full of dolls.
Okay, so I'm over at my house with my good friend Dolly, and I certainly wouldn't, but...
Dollywood. Marethia.
Which one of my friends would have sex with a hobo behind a dumpster?
Dollywood.
The person... Oh, Buzz.
Yeah, Michelle.
What... nobody else would do this, but she did it. Bring an entire community of Sevierville up in the world, giving them something amazing because she's a country music star, teaching literacy and advocating for basic human rights. Who would do that?
Dollywood. Matthew.
I went to Home Depot and grabbed a whole bunch of supplies and put them in a cart without any walls on the side of it. What's that called?
Dollywood. Marethia.
Yes, Hollywood, but with a D.
What is Dollywood? Matthew.
Bollywood, but with a D?
Dollywood.
When you can't remember the short name for New Orleans, you're like, Nollywood or... Sorry, I was trying to riff. Trying to go for
Matthew.
What do you call one part of an extremely inappropriate doll?
The Dollywood. And that's the end of Final Question This. Matthew is our victor.
Thank you so
well,
much.
Matthew is our Matthew, but Matthew wins. Matthew, are there any words you'd like to say to the
Yeah, thanks
viewers at
everybody
home?
for coming to my channel. Up next, we're gonna play a run through of Murder All Zombies 5. It gets real raunchy in the middle, so it's gonna be a 5-parter. So like, subscribe for more. Be sure to smash that subscribe button.
Wait,
Thank you so
Matthew,
much.
did you say raunchy or ranchy?
Oh, it's actually
there
I
at the
said
ranch.
ranchy because this video is sponsored by Nature Valley Ranch. Get yourself some Nature Valley Ranch today and use the code Matthew is a gamer to get 10% off.
And that's the game. Well done, everybody.
Well, that's not true. Well done, ladies. Alex, thanks for coming in.
You were like me during a quick wit game, just silent.
You know what? I just said, listen, it's going to be a lot better if I let the professionals handle this one. I'm going to sit over here.
Wow, Tiara killed us.
It was hard.
It's hard. It's a hard one.
And those suggestions came from people in our suggestion post that we put up during the week. Every week, we put up a post on our Facebook page, Improv Technology, the IT Crowd, that you are welcome to comment on in order to send out suggestions for the games. Also, besides our Facebook, we have our Venmo at the IT Crowd. If you love the stuff these people are doing, there is no better way to directly show your encouragement than to send something to our Venmo, because that gets split up and sent right out to them. It's how we are able to keep improving our setup and, bring awesome people like this onto the show. We also have an Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at Improv Tech Crowd. Alexis is our social media maven running the Instagram, putting up those sweet memes. We also have a Twitter that we haven't started using yet, but maybe someday we will.
Stop telling people about the Twitter.
I have a question for the people watching at home. Would you guys follow a TikTok if Alexis just put up 15-second videos of the lava lamp doing nothing?
I would.
They totally would.
I would.
I'll be on my FYP.
What if that's how we accrue like enough hours on Twitch to become supported is we do a stream of Bradley for a few hours every week.
I just got to get 3 people watching at a time. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah, go follow.
But all right, thank you. Now, we got more surveillance photos coming in of the whereabouts of intranational criminal Jonathan Caleb Handley.
Storybrooke.
He on a road.
There appears to be a building, and there's a crosswalk. The crosswalk might be important.
I think it's.
There's a name on a building that's conveniently blurred out.
I think that's Flathead County.
I'm looking over at
Is he in Chattanooga?
No, it's not Chattanooga.
He's too far west to be in Chattanooga.
Are we supposed to be guessing, or are they guessing?
I don't
Whoever
know.
wants to guess can get.
We're
The only people to know are.
I am on a
Because we'll share the photos that we've done tonight onto the Facebook page. No one gets it in the stream. We'll keep it going.
I like this, branching out into the game show territory. I don't know why I'm maintaining this voice, even though Question This is over.
I love it.
It's so dark where you are.
I forgot to turn on the light behind me, so all I have is my ring light to provide illumination in the room.
Illuminating television.
Illumination! Little minions pop up.
Little lights.
All right. Y'all ready for the next game?
Yes.
Good. So the next game is Weird Newscasters. In this game, we are going to be putting on the most exciting news show on Facebook television, anchored by Alexis Amarant. Oh, thank you, darling.
Aww, she's the best one.
She is the best one. I don't know much about marriage, that like 20 years of marriage, but I do know from less than 2 years of marriage, I got an awesome wife.
Brag.
I know from years of marriage to Jules that you got an awesome wife.
I'm pretty sure like everyone knows.
Oh yeah.
I love that. Using someone else's anniversary to talk about your successful marriage.
Isn't that what we do? Co-opt other people's happiness as an excuse to talk about ourselves?
Yeah, that's why I showed the wedding dress to everyone's wedding.
Yes! Hot Takes with Jeff, our new show on Thursdays, right here on Facebook Live.
Right after my live stream called Thursday Thoughts.
And you better drop some money in the Venmo because that was some free therapy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Parents don't cover that.
Yeah. And if you'd like more free therapy, use our code BetterHelp10 on our Venmo. As you donate us, we won't charge you as much the next time.
Oh man! All right, next game. It's getting too real, guys. We're gonna do Weird Newscasters, where we're gonna be doing a news broadcast, but they're not normal people. Alexis is going to be the most normal of them because Alexis is going to be anchoring this news program. But Alexis will be joined by kooky characters, starting with her co-anchor, Katie Markey, who will be co-anchoring this news program as Legolas's drag persona.
Was this handpicked for Madam Markey?
I'm the one who sifts through the suggestions. So we're going to let Katie have a second to get ready for that. Doing sports will be Katie Noble. Katie Noble is going to be doing sports as Winnie the Pooh, who has been imprisoned in the Tower of London.
Oh.
Come on, Mabel Stone.
Okay, wait. Before we leave, I had a thought the other day that somebody ended up writing a fan fiction casting Jeff and Alexis as lovers, and it was Garland and Nicodemus, and I was the sister, right? And I remember reading that thinking, this person has never met Mabel in their life on the Shire because she was like mean and didn't want them to be together. And I'm like, Mabel knew how to balance a broom on her chin, and that was the extent of her knowledge.
Nicodemus was the asshole sibling in that family.
Anywho, all right. Winnie the Pooh, Tower of London. I gotcha.
Winnie the Pooh, Tower of London.
That was a hilarious freaking. I remember sitting in the kitchen, popcorn style, reading that fanfic about us two.
I have a hard copy.
Oh, those sixth graders who would submit those essays.
I will say it wasn't an official. Well, I mean, I guess it was an official fan fiction because it was part of the school days writing contest. So it was the winning essay for one of the school days writing contests. We're still waiting for PRF's premiere on fanfiction.net. I want more views than My Immortal, the Harry Potter fanfic.
It actually had its debut.
Did it?
I don't know if it was on fanfiction.net per se, but we had a fully published fanfic go out, all thanks to Parfan, about Shakespeare's birthday. And so it actually had Shire characters in a very great reverent atmosphere. They're
nice. Well, congratulations, Parfan. Well done.
Post it in the next newsletter. Oh God.
In installments, like a Penny Dreadful, like
a Charles Dickens novel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
All right. Well, who am I?
Right, Alex. You are going to be doing the weather as a wax statue of Leonardo da Vinci that's been brought to life.
Okay.
Wanted to throw a hard one at you this time.
Thank you for getting rid of him.
All right, so I'm going to leave you be, and after the news intro...
He cut himself off.
There we go. Oh no, where's the... Here it is.
Good evening, folks. My name is Lundy. I listen to 90s rock, and I work at Pampered Chef. Now, tonight's top story, we are finally getting the name, brand, and of lipstick color that Alexis Amarante currently wears during all of her streams. This also happens to be the same exact color that Anne Boleyn wore during the 2019 Renaissance Fair. So get your pens ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is Super Stay 24-hour color. Everyone has been asking in the comments. Super Stay 24-hour color. The color is number 005 Everlasting Wine. You're welcome. Enjoy it. Now, we're not going to top any stories bigger than that one, but we are sure going to try. Now, on to my co-anchor, Lego Yas.
Hey there. Feels good to be back on stage. My special elf eyes do see the news today, and we have some big stories coming on, don't we? All right. 1 second. I could only find one elf ear, so I don't feel quite as impressive today. We're wearing the hat sideways because everyone knows in drag you make it work. You make it work. That's Project Runway, but we're going to pretend it's RuPaul.
Thank you so much, Lego Yas. We love having you here. Now it's on to sports. Thank you. It's on to sports with our sports anchor, Sharp Carpling. Sharp.
Oh, bother. On sports today. We've got Kanga and Little Roo and some guy named Richard who stole all my money. I'm scared. Where's Christopher Robin? I saw Paddington a couple of days ago, but I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm just gonna think of good things, like Gets me some honey, please.
Hang in there, Sharp. We will try and rescue you soon. Finally, onto our weathercaster, Jeppy. Jeppy?
Thank you so much. Oh! I have been holding that pose since Madame Tussaud sculpted me years ago. For the weather, it's beautiful outside. It is perfect. We're looking at about 90 degrees, which is a wonderful time for me to repaint that photograph of those 13 yahoos that all went to dinner and sat on one side of the table all together. You know the one. It's absolutely ridiculous. A table for 26 and they all picked one side. The restaurant was crowded for the rest of the... Boy, it is hotter than I was expecting. Just gonna try to keep things from drooping. Nope, it's fine. It's fine. So it is. It is. Is anything else just sliding to anybody? Is anything sliding? Is that just me? Is very warm. If it was I tell you, it just my hair, but it made Mona Lisa's eyebrows just slide right off. That's God, it's very listen.
If anyone is within eyesight of Jeppy and is CPR and or AED certified, I can't tell if he's having a stroke. That's it for the news, ladies and gents, and we hope you have a pleasant evening and a wonderful tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.
And that's hey, well done.
So funny. Good job, everybody.
Pooh's guest list in prison being Paddington.
The sad music.
Jar of yarn dick and came up with nothing else. And I didn't even say it.
Oh God. Not someone finding the link to the lipstick. Dan. He found the link. He found the link to the lipstick on Amazon.
Like our IT department is resourceful. You gotta give them credit.
They are better at technology than we are.
Better technology than my own department.
That's facts. That's facts right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have time for one more game to close things out today, and that is a game called Sex With Me. I didn't even make a banner for it. That's how excited we are about this game. But first, we need to learn a little bit more about the whereabouts of Jonathan Caleb Handley. Here's the next surveillance photo.
Jonathan Caleb Handley.
Oh, there's a sign. It's the something bridge.
Animal Bridge.
Animals Bridge.
Animals.
Did Jonathan self-burn?
Okay, so it's definitely out west because the East Coast just lets deer die. I've been on the Pennsylvania toll road. It's just littered with roadkill. A true buffet, really.
Well, we try to make it a game, which is why. So
instead of my cows, it's my dead deer.
Yeah, and you only get a point if you personally.
Is that a Nicholas Sparks novel?
My Dead Deer?
My Dead Deer?
But with EAR?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say somewhere in Montana. The mountain.
You're not alone. There was a couple people who guessed out there as well. They got oddly specific, which makes me think they Googled. The Carmen Sandiego CD-ROM game of 1996 is spitting on you right now if you left our thing to Google.
They're like, what is Google? We are from 1996.
You had your wit and one like crafty endowment name character to help you.
Oh yeah, you had to grab your phone and ask Jeeves, like a normal person.
All right, guys, let's close things off with our final quick wit game, Sex With Me, where they will be telling us how sex with them is like something. So starting off, sex with me is like a gas mask.
Sex with me is like a gas mask. There will be marks on your face afterwards.
Sex with me is like a gas mask, prominently featured in a My Chemical Romance music video.
Sex with me is like a gas mask, a little uncomfortable, but you're already at the dentist.
Sex with me is like a gas mask. I can't breathe very well, but I kind of like it anyway.
All right, next one. Sex with me is like floppy disks.
Sex with me is like floppy disks. Nobody has it anymore, but they know what it looked like.
Sex with me is like a floppy disk. No one below the age of 30 knows how to put it in right.
Sex with me is like a floppy disk. They don't even make the opening to stick it in anymore.
Sex with me is like a floppy disk. It's hard. Why is it called a floppy? It's hard.
Sex with me is like a floppy disk. I'm old enough to remember when it was actually floppy.
Thank you.
Sex with me is like a floppy disk. Most of it at this point is at elementary schools.
Sex with me is like a floppy disk. At this point, it's reached icon status.
Sex with me is like a floppy disk. You're not really sure where to get it.
Sex with me is like a floppy disk. It's awkward, but you're already at the dentist.
Sex with me is like a floppy disk. There's this little part right at the top that's really fun to flick.
That's fine.
Next one. Next one. Sex with me is like the crown jewels.
Sex with me is like... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, please. You're the guest.
No.
Oh, no.
Sex with me is like the crown jewels. You claim to have seen it.
Sex with me is like the crown jewels. On special events, it gets brought out and placed on QE2's head.
Sex with me is like the crown jewels. Every Bond villain wanted to steal it, but none of them succeeded.
Sex with me is like the crown jewels. If you can grab it, you will be arrested.
Sex with me is like the crown jewels. People come from all over, wait in line just to have their picture taken with it.
Sex with me is like the crown jewels. It's better between glass.
Sex with me is like the crown jewels. Look, but don't touch.
Sex with me is like the crown jewels. Thousands of people will stand on those little like wheelie things just to watch.
Sex with me is like the crown jewels. You can kind of get cheaper versions elsewhere. Kinda.
All right, last one. And I really mean last one this time. Sex with me is like matches.
Sex with me is like matches, often found at a bar.
Sex with me is like matches. It's usually right after a really gnarly poo, and the bathroom kind of stinks.
Sex with me is like matches. Really hot for like 30 seconds before you have to blow.
Sex with me is like matches. It's really awkward, but you're already at the dentist.
And that's the game. Oh man, thank you so much, Katie and Katie, for wait. Hold on. What we got one final transmission coming in from our surveillance of super spy Jonathan Caleb Handley.
Is he at the Ren Fair?
It's a growler.
Damn it!
Oh, and the transmission is cut out.
No.
You got
Well, ladies and gentlemen, get in the comments, get in the Venmo with your guesses for where in the world is Jonathan Caleb Handley. I'd like to thank our special guests, Katie Markey and Katie Noble, once again.
Katie!
Thank you all for joining us tonight.
Hey, sorry. Somebody said your mother is watching. They weren't talking about my mom, right?
Nope.
No.
Don't tag me in this.
No, that was Heather Rothwell to Josh Rothwell, her son.
Heather, you got me.
I hope my mom's watching. I want her to know what she did.
My mom is, and I know that her and my stepdad started playing sex with me by themselves, like in the living room. Like I know they started going back and forth. I can feel it.
And that's a supportive family. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks once again for watching. We got our Venmo up there. If you find yourself in the financial position to be able to do so, any little bit helps. Katie, do you have anything going on right now that you want to plug?
I'll plug it again. If you go to YouTube and you type in Four Nations Forum, Avatar Last Airbender, they're starting a new series, and I'm in episode 2, which debuts May 1st. I talk a lot about Avatar.
Previous other Irish Revel and I, Allison Schaffler, we are doing an independent group. We've got some small fairs, but hey, we're gonna do some more stuff later. It's called Bess and Marley.
You have a live stream on the live stream on Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday we're doing a live stream with fellow independent group Ship Shape, also all Parf alum that everybody loves. So if you want to see 5 Parf alum do beautiful music together, come on down. We'll be posting, I think, mostly on Ship Shapes, sharing it around. But yeah, Bess and Marley, beautiful music, Parf alum. We'll be posting. We also have an Instagram and stuff like that. But if you follow us on Facebook, you can get everything that you need from us.
All right. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It has been lovely having you. It's been lovely performing for you. And now we'll sign off with our actual theme song.
The IT crowd.
Mwah! Good night, everybody.